All right, hello, hello, hello. All right.
Hello.
Hello, hello, we're back.
Yeah, we are.
We were just here yesterday.
A few seconds ago.
Yeah, so it's Bells and Chimes night.
Yeah, it is.
It's, what is this, meeting 5. We're here.
I can't even pull it up on my phone.
But there it is, meeting 5.
It's a meeting.
Chelsea was the top scorer last time, and this is not what we need. We need this.
Is Chelsea
Nope,
David Modica? No.
Nope.
No, Chelsea.
Well,
it's been a long time since
you can
Chelsea
see that
has
Chelsea
been.
killed it last time with 32, I think, was what she had. And let me bring up the big screen view to.
Yeah, 32. Yeah, that was good.
And then the groups have already been decided, so whatever group Chelsea's in.
Check it out.
Oh, the top group, even better. 4
even
players.
Better.
Even better. All right.
Hillary, Chelsea, Lisa.
Okay.
Wow, this is great. Another great night of pinball. Okay, so yeah, for those of you joining us for the first time ever, we randomly break into groups. And then the first person in each group gets to pick the game they play in, and in game 1, they play whatever game the first player picks in the order you see on the screen. But then, to go to game 2, whoever gets last on game 1 gets to pick game 2. And then whoever gets second to last on game 1 gets to pick their position on game 2, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Unless the person who gets last on game 1 doesn't want to pick game 2, then they can pick their position on game 2, and then it falls to the player who got next to last to pick the game, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And anyway, people keep picking either the game if the game has not yet been chosen, or their position on the game if the game has been chosen, until all decisions have been made, and then they play the next game. And each night of the season, we play 6 games, and I think there might be 7 weeks in the season, and then each player takes their best result from the 5 best weeks they had during the 7-week season.
Yes.
And then we go to finals. So anyway, that's what's going on. So apparently Hillary picked Barack. Yeah, Barack. Yeah, this is a nice little game here. It's a little goofy. It's got some multi-ball, and it has drop target banks that I kind of like because they're not just. I like all forms of drop target banks, but these you have to hit them in order, and if you don't, it just doesn't count. So to get the BARR drop target bank, you have to hit the B first, then the A, then the double R. On the right side, there is the Arakara drop target bank, and you have to hit the top A first, then the C, then the O, then the R, then the A, or else they don't count. Now, if you hit them out of order, nothing bad happens.
Right.
You don't lose credit, but if you haven't hit the top A yet, and you hit any of the other letters, the drop targets just pop back up, and you still got to go hit the A. So that's what's going on here. A lot of drop targets, and the drop targets like places to lock the balls that can take you into multi-ball.
Yep. The 2 or 3 ball.
Yeah, and that's what I expect C players to do.
Yeah.
Go for the drop targets, try and get to multi-ball.
That was not.
Sometimes the spinner's worth points or something.
It is.
Right?
The spinner can also light, but the spinner's actually decent points. I think it builds your bonus, and there's some kind of honestly, a very simple way to play this game is on the right flipper, you're either shooting this or the spinner, and when you're on the left flipper, you post pass to the right flipper.
Yeah, I wish I understood the spinner strategy better, but I really don't.
It works.
I mean,
it does work.
I just don't understand how the points work compared to, the multi-ball strategy.
Or you could do both, because you could shoot the spinner during multi-ball, but see how it lit, I think, because she hit some of these down? There's some kind of relationship, it seems like.
Between clearing drop target banks and lighting the spinner?
Yeah, which is what you want to do anyway. So it's in a way, they're very complementary.
Complementary. Oh, I'm pretty sure Sherry's I don't want to flip anyway.
Yeah, that's overrated.
Yeah, hopefully I can plunge directly into the right out lane and move the game forward chronologically, if not scorifically. So anyway, here's Lisa, and again, like you saw there, she hit the double R target. It just didn't do a thing because she hadn't hit B and A yet.
Correct.
So, and again, she's hitting drop targets. They just pop right back up on her because it's not their turn. When it's not their turn, they just pop right back up. So she played much longer than Sherry, who didn't even get to plunge and got 50 points less.
Yep.
Because she just hit a bunch of drop targets, and when it's not their turn, they really are not
do 2-ball multi-ball grinding out is worth it, I think, because only 3 drop targets, and you just light the lock there and lock it. If you want 3-ball, you got to hit them all, as you said, in order. And not only that, you must lock up here first. If you lock up here, even though you're qualified for 3, you're going to play a 2. So it's sort of a waste.
Yeah.
But the good thing is if you lock up here and you drain on normal settings, the ball kicks out. You get to play again. It's like an insurance ball.
Yeah, I love that actually.
Really
so that makes me want to go for a Cora, try and lock a ball up top, and you know it's effectively works like an extra ball if you don't get into multi-ball. So that's a great save there. She didn't really make much progress though. The only really good progress we've seen, I mean, Hillary has a lot of points, but Chelsea actually lit her lock. So Chelsea actually spelled B-A-R-R and lit her lock. So if she can get the ball in that saucer, she will then plunge directly into 2-ball multi-ball. So let's see if she can do it right here. Oh, she's not even trying.
Oh, the spinner. That's lit. Oh, actually, I realized
spinner is not
it's not lit. The light
but
is
it
here.
was. When you said it was lit, it was.
The light is actually here.
Yeah, but both lit.
Okay.
When she spelled bar the first time, both lit. So you were right when you said the spinner was lit. It was lit. But it's not lit anymore. But bar is lit. Does that mean the bar targets, if you get them in order again, are worth more? I don't know. Probably. It's lit.
Yeah.
But I would go saucer here. I wonder how well Chelsea knows the game.
Yeah, that's true.
She may not even notice that very subtle green block light.
Possible.
It's right there.
I mean, to be honest, most of the time when I get it, it's just by going up top and it the pop bumper kicks it in.
It can ricochet in there.
Because the backhand is there, but it's hard, and the forehand is also less hard, but still, I don't know.
So Sherry now picked up the accidental A. Oh, she got her target bonus, which was a whopping not much, but she got it.
That's this, right?
Yeah, she did the
4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 makes
no. She did the
just this.
not yeah. Sorry, I thought you were pointing to the U-turn. She got the U-turn to get her target bonus, not the stand up to get the 4, 5, 6.
Got it.
Goofy in lanes, out lanes. She just lit her lock saucer on the left for 30,000. It's not lit for lock yet, but it'll be worth 30,000 if she ever shoots it at any point. I think in the game. I don't think it goes away.
I don't think it goes away until you collect it.
From ball to
and your bonus is down here.
Yeah, your bonus is down.
There's a way to collect bonus. I don't know how, but when this arrow flashes, you can shoot it up to collect bonus, and that was actually one people's strats during NACS.
Okay, interesting.
I sure played this game for bonus. That was interesting.
Yeah, the target bonus builds up with these weird, they're actually hard to see, they're even there, but there's actually a stand up here and a stand up here, and those build up, a left multiplier, a left thousands of points value and a right multiplier, and you multiply them together and you get that award and you collect the target bonus, which you get by going through here. And we saw it. We saw a collect earlier. Still anybody's game here. Hillary's ahead, but Sherry, after a terrible flipless ball 1, is up here. But again, Chelsea has multi-ball lit. She may not know it, but she has multi-ball lit. I actually don't know where Hillary's points have come from, in fact. I know she played for a while, but she has not spelled bar or a Cora.
Did she hit the spinner?
Probably.
That's okay.
So maybe it's spinner points.
It was decent.
It's interesting. But I don't think she had it lit.
It
looked like she's going for it there.
She's going.
Her target bonus is actually 45,000.
Here it is.
So, I mean, she's not getting any points for that. It's weird. I heard sound, but not points.
It raised the number of orange dots on it though, and now see the hold bonus collect.
Yeah,
it's lit at the top.
Had this lit.
Maybe the spinner qualifies that. I don't know.
But she did have target bonus lit for 45 because she had 15 here and times
3
here for 45. Chelsea just collected her target bonus for some amount that I didn't observe before she collected it. And she has this stand-up lit for 20,000, which is not incredible. But again, she has lock lit for multi-ball. That would really kick everything up a notch here. We'd love to see it going accidentally. We'd love to see her shoot it intentionally.
It's hard to hit it.
It's not trivial. And you can backhand it with a bank in, and like you said, you can accidentally fall in off the pops. I mean, that's not uncommon.
Yeah.
She can shoot for it here, basically.
Yeah.
A little glancing blow. Nice save. Good catch. Okay, she got the 20,000 that she got by spelling 456. And it went away. It didn't even keep.
Yeah, I know.
All this 456.
I know. I don't really care about these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I care about 1, 2, 3 because I'm going to shoot that lock saucer anyways.
456 is
whatever.
Forget about it. See, she has like Barracora spelled on this hallway, which leads me to believe her spelling. Oh, and she spelled Akora. So this was also lit, but she did this first, so she's going to be in 2-ball. But this is good. This is like what the players are trying to do here. That ball is soon to be kicking out, and away she goes. Again, I think Bone Karen's, you know, he has so many fantastic pinball tutorials. I think the one on this is not very good. It tells some of the information, but I think he says nothing happens when you're multi-ball, but I believe you are in 2x playfield at this point.
So would you be in 3x?
She's got 2x, I believe so, yes. That is my belief. You know, which is surprising because Bowen is by far the best pinball commentator, tutorial maker in the history of pinball. He came out with a Frontier one. Yeah.
Which would be relevant if Frontier... What happened to Frontier? Used to be in this room? I guess it's not one.
Greatest of all time. By far. By far.
So what, 300? Nice.
Yeah, so she's doing well, and that's going to be another 30,000. I mean, 30,000 is a lot.
Yep.
I mean, she's winning the game by a ton with 300. And she's got one shot to increase her score by 10%? Oh, yeah. For sure. That's good. Yeah, that's good stuff. She really hit lock? This is great, yeah. No wonder she got such a high score last week. I mean, her target bonus is 100,000.
Wow.
This is lit for 100,000. Are you kidding me? Like, 100,000 is so much. So, like, you know, we should come in, take the glass off, and find out one of these days. I believe that if she had gone into multi-ball and taken her target bonus, it would have been 200,000. If you can believe it.
That sounds reasonable. It's like sorcerer rules.
Yeah.
Or Swords of Fury rules. Games from this era, they have a lot of that.
A lot of that
number of balls.
Number
of balls in play.
Goes back to at least Black Knight.
Yeah, and then TNA is like the modern throwback.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, 600K, nice job.
Yeah, really good.
That was a lot of bonus then.
I mean, Sherry got pretty housed there on the whole. I mean, she had
played
the
like
first ball.
The first ball was a house ball.
And then this ball also fell victim to the right out lane. Lisa, no progress yet. She could do 1, 2, 3. She didn't. She really wants to probably try and get out of the drain.
All right.
Sometimes you just never get off the ground.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Chelsea, followed by Hillary, followed by Sherry, followed by Lisa. And what that means is Lisa gets to pick the game. So Lisa's going to say, hey, I want to play this. They're going to go over there. And then Sherry will get to say, hey, I want to play as player X. And then Hillary will say, okay, I want to play as player Y. Chelsea will pick her position, player Z. And then Lisa will be left with whatever position is left. And then that's what they're going to play. So Jonathan, in the meantime, goes over to Baraccara. And he takes the rig and he pulls it away. Baraccara is right near some great games. It's near some classics. Jungle Queen, Lost World, Paragon, Hocus Pocus, Big Brave. Just pulled it right down that line. And he pulled it into sort of a neo-classic, neo-old, small flipper, goofy game, Whoa Nelly. Yeah, so he's pulling it into Whoa Nelly. Is it on 5 balls still?
Nope, it's on 3. It should be on 3. I said if it's on 5, they can play it on 5.
Yeah, so we had it set to 3 balls over the weekend. It's really
we had it set to 5 balls.
It's a neo-classic.
Yes.
Because it's what? It's like an
EM-ish.
It's like Primus, which is like Can Crush?
Pabst Can Crusher. Pabst Blue Ribbon Can Crusher.
I've got Pabst Blue Ribbon. I've got Pabst Blue Ribbon. I've got Pabst Blue Ribbon on my mind.
Yes, and Primus.
I think I'm bringing back a
Primus.
Pabst Blue Ribbon beer jingle.
I think it's just Primus.
Decades ago, long before I could legally drink. Not that I do drink now that it's legal.
So we got 5. Oh no! I think the way is to bounce off of this.
You know, it seems like it's doable directly, so I try it, and I think you're definitely right that it has happened more times by people
this.
bouncing it in than by shooting it directly in the history of
Also,
this game.
I really do like lighting these.
Yeah, I
3 out of 4 of them.
Because I feel like I can do it directly, I've been not doing that, and I'm sure it's a tactical mistake on my part.
I've definitely gotten it. I think I've played this game about 5 to 7 times in the last couple weeks, and at least 2 of the skip plunges have been going for this and then just bounces in for 200.
That's awesome. Yeah, you told me it. I have no intelligent reason to resist it. Resisting it is incorrect. I gotta go with what you said.
Let me change the order.
She's really keeping it alive, even though these flippers are ridiculously small. And there's these weird rubbered posts below the flippers in the middle. Very unusual for a setup.
Yeah, I don't know what these are.
She used them. She nudged it out of that skill shot thing, which is 50 points. That was a swish. That was a swish. That's good, though. 445 for a ball. That's not bad.
For sure. You can get, like, very little points on the ball, right? I mean, you can get, like, 1 point.
I got 9.
Okay.
I famously got 9 on the ball. I almost got in there.
You can nudge this one quite a bit, and there's no bonus. You might as well.
To the flippers. And away we go.
Oop.
Wow, that's
Nailed
huge.
it.
That's 200. So when that, anything that's lit gold, if you hit it square away, it's 200. And as you can see, 200 is a huge number.
Yeah, I basically just play this game trying to shoot the lights.
That's all I'm trying to do is shoot 200. It's very difficult. She drilled one, so.
Yeah.
She's like 1 for 1.
Right, yeah, I do feel this
shots.
one is the most difficult. I get this one and this one a lot, but this one is just rattles a lot for me.
I hope you're right, because I've missed it a lot, so I feel better if it's the most difficult one.
For me, it is.
And like these shots are 50 when they're not lit, so 50 is not nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Every one of those top lanes lights a bumper and like a rollover, the corresponding color.
Yeah, I think it takes them from being worth 1 to being worth 10.
Yeah, it's huge.
Sounds silly when we say it out loud, but in the context of the game, that's decent points.
Oh yeah. But if
you can be in the pops for a while.
Yeah, that's why I try to light it 3 out of 4 or 4. If you light 4 out of 4, isn't it a reset? Is that the problem?
I don't know.
I think if you light 4 out of 4 and shoot the saucer, you get a bonus, but it resets all your thing, which, in my opinion, bad.
The saucer resets, you think?
Yeah. I think what you really want to do is get 3 out of 4, and then you're golden.
Or 4 out of 4 and not hit the saucer.
Yeah, but then the saucer is going to be, what, 200 at one point?
Yeah. I can't hit it.
Jerry just hit it for 50.
Oh. And, yeah, that was weird. Okay,
See,
she just hit for 200. Beautiful.
Yeah.
See, it's flickering this.
Right.
It's
like collecting things. But I think as long as you don't have a whole set, it will leave you with the lights you have, I think. But if you have a whole set, I think it resets. So it's very much like this really old EM game where I forgot where it's one of those card-based games where you want 3 out of 4 things lit at the top at all times. And if you ever do the 4th thing, everything resets and you screwed yourself.
But it doesn't happen here immediately.
Right.
Which is, that's a different,
It is different, but it is whatever that game was.
Yeah.
The one where it's like a card-based one and you want 3 out of 4 top lanes.
But not 4 out of 4. Meteor, I guess, is related.
Oh, yeah, that's good too. Meteor, though, I feel it's way easier to reset the drops. Whereas that EM game, you gotta get back up to the top. And most EM games, because they're so old, you're not getting back to the top.
It's not easy. I mean, it's what you want, but you might not. It's not easy.
Yeah, you might get back to the top, when you drain your ball and punch in your next ball.
Right. The old-fashioned way.
I mean, you saw Bounty Hunter. No one's getting to that ABC on this one.
Yeah.
It's just stalling out at like the top of the right orbit.
So Lisa up to 813. It's kind of annoying that we can't see the players' scores.
Oh, yeah. But they can see.
But they can, and the teeny tiny little LCD screen. They actually took like a 40-year-old digital watch and embedded it in the machine.
My favorite part is that's what you have to look at when you're changing the settings.
Oh, okay, that's cool. 656 for Chelsea, so close. Hillary, I think, is in 4th here.
Oh, yes.
No, not the 4th player, but 4th in score.
So she's 3rd player, right?
Yeah, she's player 3. Yeah, the player order is correct, but I think she is trailing everywhere. A new pop bumper, though.
That's good. Get another one.
Oh,
yes,
boy.
Good stuff.
And don't drain. Good. Yeah, it's funny that orange light moves every time you go through an in lane, and boy, that's tricky because when the ball's coming down the in lane, a lot of times you're setting up like, okay, I'm going to shoot X, but if you're thinking I'm going to shoot the gold shot, you have to account for the fact that as it proceeds down the in lane, it's actually going to change to a different gold shot. Oh, okay, good. Good catch there. Good catch. I was early every time on this shot. Like 111 games in a row, and Hillary is going to follow my tradition and be early on that shot. With these small flippers, it's easy to be early.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hillary got to 491, Sherry at 449. Boink! Oh, it looked. Oh, boink! Oh, God! Oh my God! 200! Ah!
See?
For the win. And pretty much 200 and a 200 gold shot. Good boy.
Bounce, bounce. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, as quick as that was, she is in the lead with 914 after 2 balls. So that's great.
You gotta bounce it off.
Bounce, bounce, a little nudging. She did it. Lisa with 813, no pop bumpers like that.
Yeah. I think it's just because she's been going for the skill shot like you.
The direct skill shot.
Now it looks like we're gonna pop up her now.
She didn't hit it, but you know she lit it. And that rollover's lit. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's back. Go to heck, yells CC.
Counterforce, everybody.
I think Lisa ended with 844 there. I blinked, but I think she got 844, which puts her in second. She did not catch Sherry, but for now she's in second. So we'll see how Chelsea and Hillary can do compared to Lisa's 844, and I think Sherry's 913. Finally lights a pop bumper. Oh, and hits it several times. Racking up points 10 at a time. But didn't get to Hillary. 774. Didn't get to Lisa. Chelsea, I think. Yeah, Chelsea ends at 774, 744, whatever I said. Hillary has to cover some ground here. She's got pop bumpers lit. Not that one, not that one, not that one, that one. That one, not that one, not that one, not that one. She's up to 6. Oh, good nudging. She took a crack at that lit saucer shot. It was 200 and she missed. She went early just like I did. Hillary, I mean, it's not terrible, but she's 4th. And I think Sherry has the walk-off.
Well, I don't know if it's actually 3 or 5. They should play it out, but they should play it out.
Yeah, we think it's 3 balls. Did you reset it?
I did not, but it doesn't memorize settings. Because I had to reset it Sunday morning after turning it off Saturday.
Okay.
So let's just play and see what happens.
See what happens. It might be 5 balls like it was this weekend for Whopperpalooza, or it's 3 and Sherry has the win. I guess hitting those targets also moves the yellow shot.
Interesting. All right, let's see if it goes to the next part.
And it didn't.
Okay.
Sherry for the win. So I think that was Sherry, Lisa, Chelsea, Hillary. So we see, okay, so from around the room we see a couple things going on here. CC, Anita with the first on jackpot, which she chose. Good for you, Anita. And then Grace chose Counterforce and took second on it. CC leading that group. And no other scores from that group. But Hillary gets to pick the game. So again, Jonathan just goes over to Wonelli and joins, listens to the conversation between the players as Hillary walks around the room and thinks about picking a game. And so Hillary actually walked over to the snack area, nowhere near the rig, nowhere near the game, getting herself a drink before she decides what game she's going to go to. And then she goes into the snack area and she goes to the vending machine and then she puts in some amount of money, depending on the amount of drink that she wants. Maybe in quarters, maybe in dollars, maybe a 5, we don't know, and then makes her selection on the keypad. Yeah, the watermelons made her thirsty. There's a keypad with numbers on it, so she puts in her numerical selection, and then the drink is dispensed from the main body of the machine with like a rail that slides up and down the machine and pops the drink out to a little door on the right, which almost cut off David Green CA's hand the other day, but it didn't. That may have been an over-dramatization by Hillary. But then anyway, Jonathan got bored, so he started wandering through the room with the rig, like past Skateball, past Knight Rider, past Hot Tip, and just said, hey, Hillary, where is it do you think you want to go? I'm just sort of flying casual here. and then eventually got the word from Hillary and pulled it into our island that actually has a couple of different John Wick machines on it and a Pulp Fiction machine, and pulled it into the 4th game in that island, which is our Walking Dead Premium. Now, I'm not sure if this was reset off of competition mode or not. Is this still like competition install, competition mode, competition?
Yep. I mean, to be fair, it was before Whopperpalooza. It was in the those exact same settings. The only thing that was different was we turned off the extra balls.
Okay.
And now the extra balls have been restored. You get 1 extra ball.
Okay. But you can't play.
No. But that's basically for the people who are here just
recreational play.
Yeah. So there's 1 extra ball, and almost all the camera machines have not all been reset. I could talk to CC about that.
Okay.
That's the only one.
We have some machines here underneath cameras so that you can watch them on screens above them.
Half of them are reset.
That was the Whopperpalooza 3 Grateful Drains.
Yep.
Not so sure about that pun. Grateful.
Grateful Drains.
It's supposed to be a Grateful Dead pun.
Yeah, but I think it's actually a song. It's not about. It's not a pun on Grateful Dead. I don't know.
Grateful Drains is maybe a Grateful Dead song.
Yes, or like a lyric. CC knows. She came up with the name. Y'all ask CC.
But it was Franz Turner.
It is, but she came up with the name.
CC had the name. Interesting. We'll have to find out.
CC's right here if you want to ask her.
CC, what did Grateful Drains? Is that like okay, and then does Drains fit into the Grateful Dead in this way, or you just change it to Drains?
Okay, so I'm wrong.
Pinball terms.
All right.
Grateful Dead and tilt this way, walk this way.
It's like Pirates Addiction.
Yeah, so was Pirates Addiction like Jane's Addiction?
There you go. Because it's Whopperpalooza instead of Lollapalooza.
Okay. So all the Whopperpalooza games were musically themed.
All the tournament names, yeah.
That's what I missed, is that they were all musically themed. So Tilt This Way was like Walk This Way, which is a great song. Pirates Addiction was like Jane's Addiction, the band. Yeah. And she picked Jane's Addiction because Jane's Addiction created Lollapalooza. This is very rich and deep nomenclature. Okay, so Jane's Addiction, creator of Lollapalooza.
Yep.
So Pirates Addiction, the second tournament in this year's.
And I gotta say that 12.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it became Whopperpalooza is or Lollapalooza and Whopperpalooza are both bigger than Jane's Addiction.
And
then Grateful
I gotta
Drains
say,
instead of
Chelsea,
Grateful.
great ball won.
How'd she get that 12 million?
She did Bicycle Girl for like 8 million, I think.
I've had some bad games on this, and it's if my opponents might have bad games, it makes me increase my emphasis on Bicycle.
But Chelsea also has good progress towards both Prison and Well Walker.
Wow,
she's in a great position.
Good nudge.
And she's got dead modes. There we go. Riot. It's a good one.
Oh, great! Hillary started a riot. She knew.
Yeah,
we heard it. That was backhand left ramp accidentally, cry in agony, and drain.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm glad I've never backhanded a left ramp on a monster-themed pinball game like an idiot and drain. At least hers was an accident.
Clearly.
Mine was an intentional choice.
At least you know.
I actually made the stupid decision.
But
backhand. So
at least you know how to start Monster Bash.
At least
you know how to start Monster Bash. So that ever comes up, you'll be set.
Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to my game. Cons, sometimes I make very stupid decisions. Hillary's shot was an error.
Yeah.
She wasn't trying to do it. I actually succeeded in making it.
Why were you backhanding Frankenstein?
I panicked. I was in a grace period for Mosh Pit.
Okay.
Everything was lit for a jackpot.
Okay.
I had a ball cradled on the left.
And so you decided to backhand Frankenstein?
to knock myself out of the tournament, basically. It was
but
as
if every
stupid as
shot
can be.
was lit, why was I just want to know why was that shot like the highest on all the priority?
Mental defect on a scale that has not yet been completely revealed.
You could also post pass and shoot from the right?
I mean, I had a limited time because it was a grace period thing. But the shots, honestly, when you're on the left flipper and playing Monster Bash, those shots on the right are all right.
Yeah. I hit the right ramp all the time.
Right ramp's a great shot.
I would have gone right ramp.
Right ramp puts the ball in control onto the right flipper. It's like everyone would be happy.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Yeah, I for some reason.
Okay, well.
Did the backhanded the left ramp, which is impossible from a cradle. Everyone knows it. We had all seen it be impossible. And I backhanded left ramp and drain to knock myself far out of the tournament. So these things happen. You know, sometimes our brain doesn't function as well as we would like.
You just gotta play. You just gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta play with not thinking too much. I don't know. Here we go.
You know, I want to take a salty run back on it, but there were people on my back.
Fair.
But I still haven't saltily ran that back yet. I'm still salty.
I've been playing Star Wars. We got it in. The premium's in now.
I haven't even played it since they moved into the room. Can you believe that? I was here all weekend, didn't even get to play it.
We're still going for Lisa, and I think she's getting close to getting modes.
Yeah, so again, this is the premium, so as much as you
started the Well Walker multi-ball.
Oh, wow. As much as you can't backhand the ramp, when the ramp lifts up, like it does here on the premium for Bicycle Girl, you can backhand under the ramp. So she could be doing that. There's another Bicycle Girl shot. Ooh, only quarter minute.
Well, because I think it's been so long, it counted down. She missed. She didn't hit it for a while because she was busy getting Walker.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, the Well Walker. It's one of the more misunderstood multi-balls in pinball, I think, because it's switch hits, Well Walker, switch hits, Well Walker. Whereas, you know, just the way you start it and the way it's themed, you would think it's just hit the Well Walker over, but it's actually like.
Or but you can also make progress towards Bloodbath 3.
Oh, you sure can. Yeah. And you should.
Yeah, I think on ball 1, if you start Walker, I think you should start shooting these because if you can get, let's just say, 2 drop targets, and you just average 1 drop target, 1 drop bank, a correct drop bank the rest of the game, then I think you're a Bloodbath.
Yeah, I mean. It always depends on the game situation too, though. It depends on you know how tough your opposition is, what your scores are, what player you are.
Lisa was player 4, so stepping up, it was 15-3-1.
Yeah.
So in that situation, oh no, Lisa's player 3. I just missed this up. No, she was. Lisa's player 4. Yeah. No, so Lisa knew that like 2 of the other players.
Maybe she shouldn't try for Bloodbath because she doesn't need to.
That's true.
Because it's hard. It's, you know, far from the start button, as they say.
It is.
It's a ways, it's deep into the game.
The real question is also, can I qualify a bomb in multi-ball? I don't think so, right? Like I can't qualify a prison bomb in multi-ball, right? I don't think that.
Actually, I have no idea.
I wondered that too, dude.
No, I don't have an opinion one way or another. I know that I don't know.
Okay.
In fact, I would feel like you could.
You could? That'd be amazing.
I feel like you could.
That could be huge.
I do feel like you might. There's a chance that you have to actually start clear the yard before you can qualify a prison bomb, and you might have to start phase 2 of working towards Well Walker before you can get a Walker bomb. I'm not positive about that.
That makes sense.
I think you can get a Horde bomb at any time.
Yeah. Then you have to get the Horde.
Yeah. Which I don't tend to do.
So unfortunately, Hillary had a quick ball. But Sherry's got the ball save.
Yeah, nice ball save. Yeah, Sherry, come along nicely here. You know, anytime you see blue arrows, you know that the player in question is in clear the yard, which is like phase 2 of working your way towards prison multi-ball. So she's, you know, on that path. We also saw she has 5 shots left for Well Walker. So she's not close to prison or close to Well Walker, but she's on the path for both. And probably her ideal ball 3 involves at least one of those multi-balls, I would say.
My other argument would be, I think both Sherry and Hillary have won the league, so I can say they're pretty good players. So even though they have low scores, you should be trying to maximize your ball 1 or maximize your game score.
Yeah, and we're following Chelsea because she got 32 last week. So it's a tough group.
Right, no, that's, So, I mean, just because their scores are low doesn't mean I think you should try to be like, that's why I think maybe you might have to decide, I do need Bloodbath to win.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that, you know, game situation includes
the players.
Strength of your opposition, and this is a very tough group, so.
And, you know, Hillary picked this game for a reason. I'm pretty sure she has one of the high scores.
So, Lisa has not been all that she's done. She's only just now starting clear the yard. So she got, and I think that's a good way to do it. Like for me, I try and focus on like Well Walker or prison first, and then the other.
Yeah.
And we saw Lisa did Well Walker by focusing on it, and she actually had taken like no progress essentially towards prison, and that's a good way to do it. Because you might not get them both. You don't want to get halfway to both.
That's the worst.
So she went all the way to Well Walker, and now she's working towards prison. So, smart.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. Well Walker then prison.
Yeah.
Or Well Walker twice.
Yeah, I do prison and Well Walker, and you know, just or neither, you know, or both.
Or neither. Yeah, I do neither too sometimes, but I usually do Well Walker, hopefully once.
So she's one shot away from prison. But this is ball 3, so she better let it rip. She's really close to Well Walker because those lights are going nuts.
But that's only the first part.
Only the. Oh yeah. My God.
We've all been fooled by those lights before.
I did not know it was only the first part.
We've all been,
but you did.
It has to. I believe the portrait must be flashing for it to be now you're rating. But I think prison is the way to go. I think one shot
she
to
has
the
it lit.
prison door.
I think she's shooting the prison from the right flipper and missing.
Yeah, just hitting that. Probably. I mean, it's hard.
It is hittable from the right flipper. There she did not shoot the prison. And she decided to not shoot the prison, and it cost her. So that's a shame because she had prison there, and prison's a lot of points. Yeah. Usually more than Well Walker, I would say.
Yes, I would say.
3 balls instead of 2.
It is more. It's slightly harder though. Well, it depends. It's you shoot a shot in the prison, you shoot a shot in the prison. I like switch hits and then Walker because it's easy because I just shoot hopefully the spinner in the Walker. And then, because also during Walker, I'm jamming on this. So sometimes I try to shoot early and it's just like, oh, I got the spinner, that's cool.
Yeah, that works.
Or, you know, you stash a couple balls by hitting the spinner to the pops and then you play your 1 ball here and then it comes back down and you shoot this.
It's always a good idea if you have a good way to put a ball
temporarily
out of play during multi-ball. That's always beneficial. Good save.
Ironically, even though it makes no sense, I feel that area in John Wick with the car and the captive ball does stall the ball out relatively safely for like 1.5 seconds.
You're braver than I.
It does work. You should try it.
I'm gonna go ahead and not.
You should try it.
I don't know.
You should try it.
I mean,
it works much better than you would think. I've been trying this. It works much better than you would think. During multi-ball, I've been doing it. It works much better. And honestly, it works much better than shooting the center ramp because that will stall it for sure. You can hit the ramp.
At this point, either Jonathan knows something pretty cool about John Wick, or he's bet heavily against me on my next game of John Wick. He's trying to sell me up the river.
No, man. You can try it. Practice.
I'll try it.
It's like I've been practicing Leia in Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I got to like 2 balls was 700 million, but I didn't really play the second part of it.
I want to see how much you can do. I want to see how many points you get for playing Leia and just plunging, not even flipping.
Okay.
As like how Lisa for the win. How much of a nice baseline strategy Lisa is, or Leia is with this. But anyway, in the meantime, Lisa, then Chelsea, then Hillary, then Sherry. Again, Lisa didn't even have to get to prison. She just made her way to a good Well Walker multi-ball for the win. So, yeah, this is interesting. And we see stuff shaping up around the league. Anita with the win on Led Zeppelin, which she chose. Again, she's a good Led Zeppelin player. Led Zeppelin's a great game, I think. I really enjoy it. No one with an ultra-size score anywhere in the league here. No one's, like, running away with anything. So we'll see. Did you do a quick Jonathan? Oh, Hillary took the move over. Hillary took the move over, so there was a quick move by Hillary as she basically wrenched the rig out of Jonathan's hands.
Yes, clearly.
And moved it over to the next game, which is Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a fun game. You know, I think I played 1 game of this weekend.
Me too.
1.
I only played 1.
I had a stinker.
Me too.
That's okay. It's a fun game.
I had a stinker, but I did all the things. I did group multi-ball, I did orb, and I did 2 modes.
Good. Good.
Or 3. No, I did 3 modes. I just didn't do my 4th.
I actually got decent points out of just Antiquities and Orb.
That's generally in a Herb style qualifying. That's the strat.
I mean, but the thing is I got like one of the lowest qualifying.
I know, but in general, if you get a couple shots at doing that strategy, first of all, if it's unlimited,
then more.
Yeah,
you do that.
Right. But if you're on an unlimited qualifying, that's definitely the strat. Even in limited qualifying, if you just do a couple cracks at that, I think that's worth it. I know Hillary's going to be probably 4th. Hillary's picking 4th.
Okay.
Lisa's probably going to be 3rd. No, Lisa picked the game.
This was
Lisa's pick. No, Lisa got
Lisa
first.
got first.
It's Sherry's pick.
It's Sherry's pick.
But Chelsea likes to go first sometimes, so no,
Yeah.
Sherry's going first. All right, Quill's Quest probably. By the way, I just wanted to point out, we saw on stream, David Oliver picked Quill's Quest for his second or third mode because he had 120 million. And as we all know, when you actually finish Quill's Quest, you get a bonus equal to the percentage of your score.
Right.
Thus, he would get a higher value picking it later.
Yeah.
But I like a multi-ball to begin the game with, so I do this.
I don't like it to start, but if I recall correctly, I saw like David Oliver get like 19 million playing in like the one ball tournament maybe or something. Got like 19 million playing Quill's Quest for one ball.
Okay.
So, oh, she just got a big points mystery award for 10 million.
Nice.
That's crazy. I want to know, yeah, she's up to 26 million. There's something about Quill's Quest that I don't understand. I don't get good points out of it, but other people do.
She upgraded
So
it
she
too.
get- yeah,
You
so
upgrade
she-
yours?
I
You gotta upgrade yours, man.
don't know. She got, so 10, she just got like 16,000
Okay,
out of
yeah,
Quill's Quest.
but
That's decent.
16
16
million.
million,
Yeah, no,
16
yeah,
million
but
Quill's
she
Quest.
upgraded it at least once or twice, right? By shooting the
I
speed.
think you can only upgrade
Okay.
each mode.
You gotta upgrade Quills once at least. Anyways, you need to practice this shot anyways, because if you're going
Yes.
anywhere in this game, this is like the shot.
Yep.
Because this is how you switch modes, this is how you get it out of ball, and blah, blah, blah. It's awesome. Oftentimes the mode shot, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this is also important. This is also important. These are probably the key shots.
For me, I still am taking a pass on Quill's Quest.
Okay.
It's
Favorite
so
color
many
here?
shots to finish, and you get good bonus for finishing
Yeah,
modes.
I don't usually finish it, but I use the multi-ball, like the T-Rex multi-ball in Jurassic Park, to figure out where the shots are on the
Yeah.
flippers, because I don't play this game that much. Yes, yes. My notes do say that. They say let the Hadron Enforcer qualifies for 3.
What?
I've made a sheet that will be circulating with everything the center button does in a bunch of games.
Okay, what is tell us about the Hadron Enforcer in this game. Tell us how you light it, and then tell us how many bombs you get and exactly what those bombs do and which shots
So
they
you
provide.
light it by, there's like stand-ups that are hard to see. They're
Is it like one big stand?
I thought it's like you have to get
Oh,
sets
it's these
of,
little
sets of stand-ups.
You're right.
I
It
think there
is.
might be more over here somewhere.
They even have like H's.
Yeah, they have
even
like-
have HE written on
Yeah.
them. These little
I think-
triangles.
Yeah, here, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Here, yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So a set of Hadron Enforcer stand-ups provides you...
I think it's only one set to begin with,
Uh-huh.
and then you get 3 uses for every activation
Okay.
or qualification of the Hadron Enforcer.
Okay. 3 uses.
And every time you hit the button, it spots you a shot, but it does not spot. It doesn't use any logic. It will spot you the leftmost lit shot. I believe. It goes
Leftmost
left to
lit
right.
shot.
So it's the
Okay.
exact opposite, sort of, in terms of how it goes on the playfield, of the flamethrower in Mandalorian. Because the flamethrower will make shots from right to left. This goes left to right.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a super Hadron Enforcer. I don't have my sheet up right now, but you can look for it. on my
I've
phone.
never heard of
I don't think there is. I don't think, because I know there's like a super boom in Deadpool.
Yeah.
I don't think that existed yet here.
Interesting.
The point to realize is that it will not automatically pick the best shot. It will pick the leftmost, I think, shot that's available. for you,
Leftmost lit shot.
But you
Okay.
can obviously therefore finagle it, right? Like you could shoot some left shots at the beginning of multi-ball and then be, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it'll click the super, but it'll collect the normal, I don't know. I haven't tried that, but you know, there's probably times where it's like, oh, I can't hit this one shot. That's when you want to use it. Like maybe you don't want to hit this shot because you know it's going to send it back. So you can just clear the other mode shots and then you'll hit the button.
I will say that the 2 justification, no, I've heard 3 justifications for starting the game playing Quill's Quest.
Okay.
The 3 justifications are as follows. 1, to learn the shots. This is one thing that you've cited many times. You like having multiple balls in play to learn the shots. You can miss, you can drain a ball,
Also,
you're
Johnny,
still playing
this
your
is-
turn.
I stole this from Johnny just so everybody knows. That was his
A lot of
advice.
people
Yeah,
do
a lot of
this.
people probably do this.
Dave Stewart, we've had a lot of visitors say
Okay.
that this is what they do. They like to learn the shots by starting a multi-ball if there's one close to the start button. Okay. Second is that you can, by spelling something core,
Nova.
Nova Core, On the 5, you can light a shot multiplier. So on a ball, if you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rollovers lit, and you can switch some of them with the flippers, you get a shot multiplier lit at your next shot. You get 2x for the rest of the ball on the shot. So that's meritorious.
That's true.
The third thing I've heard is that you can hit these stand-ups and get Hadron Enforcers.
Safely.
You can safely collect yourself a set of Hadron Enforcer stand-ups to get button presses to go. And I'm thinking that if I'm good enough to like start another mode, maybe I go into some mode that's not so many shots. Is Yaka Arrow not so many shots?
Pops though. Isn't there pops in Yaka Arrow?
Pops award you a shot if you get enough pops in Yaka Arrow, but there's always lit shots as well.
Yeah, Yaka Arrow doesn't seem like it's that many shots.
So maybe I should be playing Quill's Quest, then Yaka, and just using some buttons to make sure I finish the thing to build up my bonus, because finishing modes can make your bonus pretty big. I mean, you can see here her bonus, negligible. But like when you finish modes, you get a big chunk of points.
Yeah, that's actually fair. That's actually the path I take. I never thought about it.
Interesting.
I do. The reason why I do Yaka is because I like the pops, and I'm trying basically after I do Quill's Quest, I'm trying to do Groot or Orb, depending where I am. It's most likely Groot and Yaka, or if I want to do Orb, it's going to be Antiquity Shop and Orb, because the shots directly, like see Yaka Arrow, one of the shots is Groot. And we can spoil it because I think Hillary picked Antiquity Shop. One of the group shots is Orb. Hillary locked the ball by the
mode shots are
yes,
Orb,
Hillary locked a ball by the way. So that's good. Or multi-ball can be quite valuable. I mean, so can Groot. If you have the multiplier on the Groot shot, that's where you want it, because that's the Super Jack is there.
Right. See, that's the other interesting thing about if I do play Quills first, and part of the reason is because I want to put a shot multiplier down. Where do I put it? Because in Quills, I'm not working towards Groot and I'm not working towards Antiquities. So when I come out of it, I can place a shot multiplier that's valid for the rest of the ball, but I'm still 6 shots away from multi-ball.
You are.
So where do I put it?
Right. So maybe it's not that great.
Or maybe I should be playing it second.
Maybe.
Maybe I should be playing like some mode, getting close to a multi-ball, and then if I don't if I don't get into the multi-ball, switch to Quills on my second ball, put down a shot multiplier.
Sure. Are you wasting your multi-ball though, unless you Quills multi-ball if you stack another multi-ball? You can't do that.
You can't, Quills just shuts off your orb, orb progress, Groot progress.
Yeah, that
could be. I could lay down a multiplier.
You could.
I could get some Hadron Enforcers.
Yeah, you could. It's a lot of planning, but yeah, you could.
Interesting.
I mean, the other argument is just to pick the 4 quote-unquote easiest modes for you, and hopefully get through 4 and get to your Cherry Bomb multi-ball, right?
So there's some players that are a lot better at Guardians than I,
like
including
Corey Dunn
and Robert Potter.
I'm pretty sure that's their
Steve Ward, Kyle Reddy. Those guys, I think, know the Guardians pretty well and have put up some big numbers.
What just happened?
And I haven't. But those guys go for Cherry Bomb.
The magnet just threw it out the outlane. So that's the problem with Orb.
That's the problem.
You have to take the magnet feed, and it went burp. It was like some dialed-in BS.
Yeah.
By the way, I talked to Tom. He didn't know that you can choose the modes, I think, in dialed in, and he definitely did not know.
On Mustang?
No, in dialed in. And he definitely did not know EMP was a mode. But he'll never forget it now. When that magnet threw it out the outlane, he's like, I'm going to remember this mode for the rest of my life.
It's so funny.
He's like, what is this?
I'm not sure what's going on here, but Hillary is player 4. I don't know what order they're in, but Hillary is player 4, and Sherry is player 1?
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I just haven't switched the actual.
It's interesting because Tom Isaac, in my opinion, was already a great player, and in my opinion, this year is playing better and better and better.
Yeah.
And he is moving up in the IFPA rankings. I think he's higher ranked than I am.
I think so.
He's playing better and better. He's really successful. So I'm shocked. I'm shocked that he doesn't know I'm dialed in. You're picking him out.
I think he just sort of assumes that. I mean, I don't think he knows. I think he knows there's different modes. I just don't think he's ever really played it that much or thought about it.
Interesting.
It doesn't show up very often. Honestly, in the tournaments that both he and I go to, it's not there. It's not an ace anymore. It's Elton John now.
I feel like there's a bunch of good San Diego dialed-in players. Am I crazy?
You are, but those are all the old school players because it used to be on location there. It's not there anymore.
And he's evolving a lot.
Yeah,
now
and he doesn't own one.
Yeah. Own a machine at all? Or
no, he doesn't own dial. He owns a bunch of machines.
Oh, okay. He owns a bunch of machines.
I think he owns a Counterforce.
That's good. Lucky guy.
I know.
I love it.
Okay, here we go.
Counterforce is a great game.
It is. Just like I confirmed with David Green, he doesn't know how to play Monster Bash.
Yeah.
And we're still gonna.
Yeah, I'm shocked. Yeah.
We're still gonna have a. He says he doesn't like learning the reading up on the rules. He likes learning through kinetics and playing. So I was like, that's fine. Read the playfield though.
It's fine, sucker. I mean, he won the tournament.
He did, and he almost won Monster Bash.
Despite himself.
But yeah, I think we still need to have a little bit of a conversation Wednesday if he comes. I'm gonna point to the instruments and to the monsters and try to. They're like separate. There's two modes. There's the Monster Bash, which is the monsters, just starting them, playing them, and there is the instruments, which is like completing them and collecting the instrument, and that's Monsters of Rock.
Yeah,
Monsters of Rock, very hard. Monster Bash, hard, but not as hard.
Nowhere near.
And also very doable a lot of the times if you've been playing a while. And more importantly, I do think some of the instrument lights are off on that Monster Bash.
Okay.
But I know all the lights are off. For the monsters, all the lights are on.
They're on, yeah, that's right.
Although, I mean, as everyone's seen, didn't we see like Derek put up like 60 million just using Mosh Pit?
I mean,
it's doable.
Mosh Pit is good.
You can have a really big Mosh Pit. So maybe you can just, and what's the second Mosh Pit? Like 30 spinners after or something?
I think the first one's 6, second one's 24.
Okay, so I mean, if you just want to shoot the spinner, you can just do that and play Mosh Pit over and over.
Yep. And if extra balls are on and you're playing them, the 12th shot up the middle.
Yeah, it's extra ball. So there you go. So even better. Even better.
It was really close between Sherry and Hillary, but Sherry had a total house ball for ball 3. So now the door is really open. She could be passed by everyone or by no one and end up in second. We'll see what happens. Here's Chelsea. She's got her first Groot lock lit, and again, it's virtual because someone already put a ball in Groot. So when you're in a multi-ball game and you like make a Groot lock, it's not always physical if someone else is physically locked.
So she's surviving the magnet.
Survives the magnet. The thing I don't like about Chelsea's situation is she's so far
from
everything. She's in Yaka. Nothing is lit, which probably means the pops are lit. Maybe she can light something with upgrading it on the right
Yaka 2 somehow.
Yeah, she's in Yaka 2. Right.
Does that mean she played Yaka 1 already?
Yeah, and maybe like
picked it again?
I'm not sure how it works, but she went into like Yaka 2 by hitting the orb. Oh, she's going for orb.
That's fair.
I mean, I like it. I was just saying she's not close to a multi-ball, and now she's 2 shots away. She just upgraded. Oh! So I'm a little confused about time expiring, changing mode.
No, because she was in Yaka 2.
No, this did not just do this. What? What? She was in... What happened here?
Yeah, second mode starts the completion mode. Then you can start... Okay, got it. Got to kick out sucked.
Ooh.
That's rough. I did not set this game up.
So she completed Yaka. It took her immediately into Yaka 2 because she completed it, and then she was able to mode select and selected Antiquities. Because she's trying to go for orb mode, and she fumbled the play of the ball. She was like flipping, and then ultimately had the left flipper down and the right flipper up, which created a dead bounce off the left flipper under the right flipper and out. Let's watch how Lisa plays this. Feed out of the saucer here. That's a shame, or the scoop. That's a shame because Chelsea was on her way to that orb multi-ball, which would have passed everybody, like pretty much for sure. And Lisa's still in ball save. She's like, oh my gosh. She's laughing that she was still in ball save, but she was. She's also going for orb. She's also 2 shots away from Groot.
That
2 shots away from either multi-ball.
That ball save was from history,
I think it was still beginning of the ball. I think the ball save timer froze. Oh, she took Quill's Quest again in single ball play. Yeah, she was 2 shots away from 2 different multi-balls. So this didn't go too well.
Yeah, but Hillary gets the walk-off.
But Hillary gets the walk-off, yeah, so it's going to be a close game, certainly. But it's going to be Hillary, Sherry held on for second, followed by Chelsea and Lisa, which means Lisa gets to pick. Let's see what's going on around the league here. Oh, Anita with another win.
Wow.
So 3 wins and a loss on the Bally Game Show, which was Cece's pick. One of the games that got Cece into pinball, in fact, is the Bally Game Show. No new reports from Group 2, although I see that they just finished a game. Hillary is moving the rig only slowly. I think there's probably another score coming in from Group 2. Does Cece have to actually come up to the desk too?
She can do it from her phone.
She can do it from her phone. So, but we don't know what just happened on Game 3 in Group 2.
They're through a bunch more games.
Okay, they just haven't been approved yet. I think probably Group 4 is.
Group 4 has a bunch of games. They're actually in Game 5.
Okay. Oh,
Just I'm not going to approve
they're
them
on
because
Star Wars.
That's awesome.
Group 4 is on Star Wars. I wish we were watching
I
that.
know. All right, but we're watching Elton John.
I like this game, and I am interested. I'm learning it still, and I'm interested to see it, watch it, learn about it, try and figure out how to do better, etc.
Gotcha.
So, do we want to guess the order based upon the previous scores?
Yeah, let's do that.
Lisa got 4th place, so she's probably player 1. Chelsea got 3rd place, so she's probably player 4.
And Sherry got 2nd.
Sherry got 2nd, so she's probably player 3.
Okay, Chelsea, Hillary, Sherry.
Chelsea, Lisa, Shillery, Harry.
Shillery, Harry.
Harry Shillery? Is it Sherry
No,
Hillary, or
can't.
is there Harry Shillery? Shilly Harrily? Harrily, Merrily, best viewers. This is like an ad, right? I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I got it.
So Chelsea's going to be first here. Picking a song there. Hold me closer, try to dance. No, she picked some other song. I didn't quite see what it was, so I can't sing along to it. Sorry, Internet, for not being able to sing along to it. We don't have them in our ear the way you do.
Yeah.
Good nudging. So she picked something as her skill shot, but it was not Crocodile Lock. She already has wardrobe piece lit. She already has the shoes lit. Or what's first, shoes or glasses?
I always forget, but she's been hitting a bunch of the song targets because she. See how the left ramp is lit with the song thing? She hit that like 3 times immediately at the beginning.
Okay. And she got an album. Wow.
That's why the bonus was pretty good. It was like $1 million off, not a lot of play.
Okay. Wow, what a great. This is how tough the group is. It's 18, 16, 16, 14. Almost as close as possible.
Yeah.
Very nearly as close as it could possibly be. Wow. So again, on the plunge, they're picking an award in the shooter lane. The timing of the plunge picks. So she took Croc Lock Advance.
I like it.
So she lit her Crocodile Rock lock,
Here.
which is there. Expect her to try and shoot that lock at some point in the near future from either flipper. As you were talking about, the song that she picked lights certain sets of musical notes for song/mode shots. And also, all of the shots have one of the letters of Elton John on them.
Stars.
And she is spelling Elton John to enable her signature multi-ball locks.
On the side ramp.
Which is on the ever so treacherous side. Good nudging by Lisa. As always, she's picking up some stars to get herself closer to the signature stage multi-ball. And again, those star shots, your progress towards signature stage and collecting stars carries over across the game. So it's not like if she picks up the J, this ball, she has to pick it up again the next ball. No, that's game-long
lock 1
accomplishment. And she made a Croc Lock. So let's see if she plunges for Croc. Yes, she plunged to light Croc Lock again. Another Croc Lock will take her right into multi-ball. Skill shot increases her Croc Lock scoring.
She shot the ramp.
So she really now wants to put a ball into the crocodile shot.
Start multi-ball.
Start multi-ball with increased crocodile scoring, and she'll continue her Elton John spelling progress, and she's almost done. By my eye, she's spelled Luton John. I think she has everything but the leftmost shot in the game, the E. I think spelling star on the in-lane, out-lane also spots you a star. Am I right about that?
That sounds good.
I believe it does.
That sounds great. I'm going to pay more attention to that.
Yeah, I believe it does. So she could either get one more in-lane, out-lane like. She has 3 of them lit. Or she could shoot that E. So I think she just picked it up. Yeah.
So you saw they all turned green. And now I think one of these random ones, not this one, but the one, these two and these two is going to be lit. And you can use the button to cycle between them. The more right you go, the more points it is.
You can't do the middle one?
You can't do the middle one because that's the special one. You have to do all 4 first, I think.
Okay.
I think it cycles 1, 2, 4, 5.
I'm trying to think how many times I've done that final. Oh, none.
Yes.
Yeah, none.
I've seen Johnny do it.
Super none.
The leftmost ones have more ball save and are quote-unquote easier, but the scoring is lower. The rightmost have less ball save and are higher scoring. I think this one might even have 0 ball save.
Okay, interesting.
Which I'm not about in a multi-ball.
I like multi.
I usually pick LA. I think it's this one.
Skill shot,
Nice.
plus 50 fuel. So, it's weird. Like, did she plunge for extra fuel as well?
Yes, I think she plunged for rocket fuel.
It may be. I didn't know this. Maybe the second part of the skill shot, which is shooting one of the side shots,
Always gives you
an award relevant to what you plunged.
That might be true.
I thought it was like in a particular order, but it's probably not. It's probably related to what you plunged for. So
that would make a lot of sense. I think Hillary likes to do the Rocket Man multi-ball, which is shooting from here into like this little divot thing. And then
there's a drop target that reveals a hallway.
Fires back here. You go do. And then that is very catchable and repeatable if you get the shot. But I don't have this shot very well. I got the shot a lot better.
A lot of people by me, but
I got the shot a lot better. And the more important thing is this shot is actually backhandable from here. So you can hit the croc from 2 places, which I'm all about.
We're still getting an occasional hardware error message.
All right, that's unfortunate. The flipper button is stuck. Okay. Yeah, the hardware error, CC knows. It's, I think it's cosmetic, she was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
I thought it said 7. I thought it said 7. I thought it was 7 today. It was 6?
This says 6 and 7. I've seen both of them right now. It's 6 and 7, but they're lamp boards.
Lamp
6
board
and 7. But they're lights, so it's technically still playable.
So Sherry got the lamp board 7 combo.
Yeah, 6 and 7.
Not really.
But she's lit the crocodile lock, so she did it by hitting this thing.
Yeah, that lights your crocodile lock if it's not lit.
So now we're ready for
she's ready.
Croc multi-ball.
She's got a fair number of some letters. Not a ton of points yet. Oh, she got her glasses. Okay, that's good. So again, if you get it, what is it? If you get enough song shots, it lights the glasses on the O shot.
Yeah, it lights backstage or something.
And when you get the glasses, then that sort of accentuates your mode. It increases the value of it some amount.
It's whatever these things.
And then you can, she's in crocodile, then you can get more shots, you can get the shoes, and more shots, you get the entire wardrobe or something.
Yeah, and one of them's like double mode scoring, one of them's like more time in your mode, /song. I would like to see this. Do it.
Jonathan likes to get albums during his multi-balls by getting a lot of
I also think there is...
And they're jackpots.
They are jackpots.
They're lit yellow for jackpots, so good point.
Especially during the beginning of it when you have ball save.
Oh, is she out of it already? I thought she was still in ball save when that ball.
I thought she was too.
Okay, there's another point.
Super.
And again, so Super's lit. She's in ball save still. I don't know why. Super's still lit at the crocodile.
So here's the thing. I think one of the awards in the middle bank is a ball saver.
Interesting.
Which is yet another reason to shoot it.
Bad flipper play by Sherry there, unfortunately. Okay, but she's she got like a little grace period jackpot there. Getting this annoying lamp board failure message. Not bad. Oh, 4 million. Because she got those albums.
Yes.
Jonathan,
so
stop.
When you hold the left flipper, it will bring up a graph, and it'll show you how many albums you collected. And not only that, at a certain number of, once you collect X albums, at a certain like milestone, you get an award. And I swear one of them might be ball saver.
Okay, interesting.
But there's other awards there. So if you hold the left flipper, there's a cool status screen. I gotta look through it again, but next time you play, you should try it.
I should, yeah.
Let's see how many albums you got, and then if I get 3 albums, will I get like a prize? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because without checking the status, I do not know how many albums I have
I don't think you know. I don't think it shows.
But you do get it if you do a status check.
Yes.
So you can tell.
Basically, it's a whole grid. It's like a stamp card, and then the albums are like stamps, and then there'll be blank squares.
Okay.
And then I recall certain squares are like special, and they give you an award. Like might be like 1, 6, 10.
I feel like it's like maybe every 5th or something along those lines. Meanwhile, Chelsea has locked a ball for Crocodile. Sherry, by the way, got all the way up to 17 million.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is great.
Chelsea's
doing well here. She could shoot for the Crocodile lock shot, or the light lock shot, I should say. Yes. She's got some sort of. Do you understand the E hurry up?
No.
Yeah.
You shoot this first?
Yeah, and then maybe it lights the neighboring stand up.
This?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not something here. I don't know.
I definitely don't.
I don't know.
But there's something.
I'm going to tell you right now. I almost never shoot this shot, so I don't know.
Because you can.
You can.
It's a safe feed.
It is, but I don't know. It's not on my radar. So usually I shoot this, and I actually play this game very left flipper heavy.
Okay. So Lisa lit her croc lock, but she has her signature stage multi-ball locks lit at the tee shot.
Yeah.
Because she has collected all the stars.
And she can use her center button to switch the stars.
And is that the only way to switch? Like, did she have to use the center button to switch it to 4, or is it on 4 by someone?
It picks one randomly, and if you want a different one, you got to hit it.
Remember how I was saying the feed was safe out of the left? That's if you hit it solidly. If you creep into the left, apparently, like that, feed may not be safe. Okay. Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, so...
it picks one randomly, and you can change it.
The thing is, once you lock one ball, you're locked in. You can't change it after that.
Okay.
So yeah, that is the thing.
Don't tell me what to do.
Didn't get that skill shot. Didn't get the outlane drain.
Good, we got some
wardrobe item is lit. Anytime it says wardrobe item is lit, it's that first O shot from the upper flipper.
Like the
here,
side
right above, the side loop, exactly the side loop, right above the side ramp, to again get the 1,000,000 points and the sunglasses, and increase your mode scoring in one way or another. She is not too close to Crocodile, because again, she's been more thinking about this whole rocket ship fuel-based multi-ball. Sort of draining with some amount of consternation there.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now I just play this game for Croc. I'll play Croc like 3 times. I don't care. Like just Croc, 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 and then beginning of Croc, try to shoot this like 5 times. I don't really know this game. This is ironically a game we should ask David Green about, because he actually has played this a lot. And if you look at the high scores, his name's all over it.
Yeah.
And I think we watched this in the finals, and he did well, right?
Sure is like, am I player 4? I'm player 4. I'm player 4. Fourth player me. I'm player 4. She is. So she got like, what is the second from the bottom? She got more fuel for her skill shot. I'm not sure if she's picking. She kind of plunged. I'm not sure if she was picking an award there, or if she just happened to plunge when
I think she happened to plunge with
advanced
rocket.
fuel.
Yeah, which is fine. I think a lot of people, they actually play this game for Rocket Man multi-ball.
Okay. Like Hillary.
Yes, because you can delay the start and get these perks. And some of the perks are very good. You can read them. Honestly, I never do, but I just have a really hard time hitting this shot. If you can hit this shot, then maybe you can go.
I drained with it lit in qualifying. I got like my qualifying score, but that was lit and I freaking drained.
The other reason why I don't shoot this is because if the croc block is lit, I try to backhand it.
Yeah, you have something else to do on the right flipper. But if you're on the fly.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about it that way. Then I better look up how that hurry up works.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea.
Okay, that's a nice left ramp shot there.
She has also locked the
ball. Oh, and she lost. So she's ready. She also had all her stars.
And it's going to be the first
2 shots.
Uh-oh.
See, it's safer than it was.
That did not happen in my qualifying. That would have been gone.
For me, I had a lot of safe returns on the half left ramp.
I had 0.
Whereas previously, it was an absolute, complete,
right, no, I had
100%.
I had 100% drains on my qualifying.
You are 100% right. She shot the hurry up, and it said Honky Man. Shoot Honky Man, and Honky Man
just did it.
Started flashing. So you're right. What shooting this hurry up is it lights here, exactly as you said. So this is the honky shot.
Doesn't seem like it was a lot of points.
Oh, God. See there, she tried the side shot on the fly. It's what she needs to get to the signature stage multi-ball, and it didn't go. Yep. It didn't go up there. I mean, her shot looked pretty good to me, you know, but it didn't go up. Here it is again, up. No, she missed completely.
And
that's a side loop drink.
Oh, okay.
So here she missed the side ramp, went partway up the side loop, and it just spilled it right into the outlet. It did hit a post, so it wasn't like completely hopeless. Just looking at the scores here, player 1, Chelsea 13, player 2, Lisa 9, player 3, Hillary 3, player 4, Sherry with 18 in the lead right now. So right now, Lisa would like to pass Sherry's 13. She lit a croc lock. Did we see Lisa already play a croc multi-ball?
Yes.
Okay. So she's going to need
2 more.
Oh, she just locked the ball for signature stage, so she might try another croc. If she does croc lock, she missed and hit fuel, but that would have actually locked a second ball for crocodile. You can't lock your second ball for crocodile if that would start it with the plunge, but you can if it wouldn't start it, which is the situation Lisa was in. Lisa's not going to reach Chelsea's 13. Lisa's at 10.5 behind Chelsea's 13. Hillary, so far, Hills, the fuel strategy's not working. Let's give us fuel multi-ball. And, oh, this is, yeah, she is not close, right?
Nope.
Yeah. So
you get fuel by like switch hits and other things, but the really good way is to shoot the rocket shot over and over.
Okay.
But if you just play long enough, you actually build up fuel.
Eventually. So there she shot it. Got the drop target now. Is she shooting for fuel again here? No.
Shooting for croc lock now? I don't know.
Because croc lock's not lit. She would have to light it.
You're right.
So I don't know what she was shooting for there. In fact, she could light croc lock here, which would then light her.
Ouch. All right. Well, so I think Sherry
victory
gets the
plunge for Sherry. Yeah.
Good job.
These are not really good scores. Sherry's probably fine that she had 18 after 2 balls.
Right.
Hillary's certainly not happy about this, and Lisa's certainly not happy about this. I mean, Chelsea took second, so she's not,
right.
You know, not exactly devastated.
Yeah.
But anyway, Hillary gets to pick again.
Yeah.
So
let's see. This is game 5 or 6. Game 6, I think. Let me see. Can I see?
Yep. You want to come here?
Yeah, I can approve some games here. We'll just that last group is going to get filled in real quick.
Okay. Fortunately, Anita took a last on Jaws, so Cece and Anita tied with 23 in that group. Nicole, after 5 games, taking a last on Star Wars, is at 23. So we have quite a few 23s around. Sherry is going to jump up to 23 with that score. And then who got second? Chelsea got second. Chelsea's going to be at 23. So 23 is the hot number right now around the league after 5 games. So if you have 23 after 5, you're in the lead. So we got Nicole, we got Anita, we got Cece, we got Chelsea, we got Sherry, all at 23 after 5 games. So they're doing pretty well. To have, you know, it's kind of saying that the groups are tough.
Yeah.
They're not at 25, 27. They're not you know, anywhere near the maximum 35. Nowhere near. So pretty tough matches tonight, which is good. It's fun. Like saying, Sinbad, I totally love it.
Yes. Why don't you explain how to play this game?
I love Sinbad. Sinbad's great. It's a very bonus-oriented game. There are 4 drop target banks. One just has 1 drop target, one has 2, one has 3, and one has 4. And you get bonus multiplier according to when you end your ball, which banks of drop targets have you completed. If you've completed drop target bank 1 only, you get 2x bonus. If you've completed drop target banks 1 and 2, you get 3x bonus. Banks 1, 2, and 3, 4x bonus. All 4 banks, 5x bonus. What if you've completed drop target banks 2, 3, and 4, but not drop target bank 1? 1x bonus. You get no bonus. You can only get to 2x or more if you've cleared the white single drop target bank. What if you have 1 and then bank 3 and bank 4? It's only 2x. Hillary, Sherry, Chelsea, Lisa. HSCL. Okay. HSCL. What if you clear banks 2 and 3 and then get bank 1? You jump immediately from 1x to 4x. Okay, so I'm just saying, it doesn't matter what order you complete them in, but when you drain, you start counting at the first drop target bank and go up, and however many you get is however many additional x of bonus you get, and this is a very bonus-oriented game. So, modified ROM with a skill shot. For those of you who have played Sinbad and never seen anything flashing at the beginning, this has a skill shot. Comes with 5 bonus advances and an extra like 10,000 points or something. So it's an important skill shot. A little extra fun. But again, bonus multiplier is so important. She nails it. So 10,000 points plus. She got from 1,000 base bonus all the way up to 6,000 base bonus already. Now let's see if she gets to flip. She doesn't. So she didn't do anything, but the skill shot was so good she got 17,000. A lot of people.
It's a modded ROM.
It's a modded ROM. A lot of people play this game as 5-ball. Here at Captain's, right now, this is 3-ball.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing but score carries over from ball to ball.
Yep.
Is that right? Yeah, nothing but score carries over. So it's very classical. This is in the late 70s.
Yeah.
So this is still during the electromechanical era. There are electromechanicals built after Sinbad.
Right, yeah. Is there an EM version of this game?
Not to my knowledge. But it's not impossible that there is.
Chelsea got the skill shots. Huge.
So did Hillary. Hillary and Chelsea both got skill shots. Hillary didn't get to flip.
Oh, okay.
It went right down the middle. It got a feed through this spinner here and fed right down the middle with no chance to save or flip like that.
Okay. Just
sometimes. But Hillary, you know, Chelsea got some flips in. Sherry, house ball. So nothing great, but getting that skill shot, it's huge because it's 10,000 plus it's a 5 bonus advances.
Yep.
Now you might think, okay, it's 15,000. It can so easily be worth more because you're just 1 drop target away from making those 5 bonus advances being not worth 5,000 but worth 10.
Yep.
You get this and this, it's worth 15, this, and worth 20, this, all of them, it's worth 25. So you don't know how much that 5 bonus advances is going to be worth. Hillary and Chelsea got on ball 1, Sherry and Lisa didn't. Away Lisa goes. Get a great nudging, as always, from Lisa. Let's see if she can pick up this white drop target to jump to 3x now, because she has the second bank down. Okay, but she's still at 1x. Unless she can get this, she would jump to 3x. This would have been worth 18,000 in bonus if she had hit it at that moment.
Well, she still got 45. That's
still got 45. She's still in the lead. But imagine another 18,000, how much further ahead she'd be. So it just goes to show you bonus is really a big part of the game, or can be.
Right.
It can be. No one's gotten X. No one's gotten X yet, so it hasn't been. But if they do get X, it's going to it's going to swamp all of the other stuff. So we'll see. Hillary getting her tunes going.
What kind of plunge did I give before?
This is the one she plunged before. See if she can plunge again. Nowhere close. Didn't even get a rollover lane. And
the Kyle drain. I've done that drain too.
You know, Kyle has an award-winning rant about this drain, doesn't he?
That's exactly what happened.
That is exactly Kyle's drain, as depicted on stream, as described by Kyle.
In the drain story,
the best drain story. He had the best drain story.
And it went ding.
Yep.
That's happened to me way too many times. People are like, this rubber is supposed to stop this from
safe.
Yeah, it's supposed to stop this from happening. I've been told that's not possible, and yet we've just seen it happen.
She did it. You know, she did it by coming into the left. She didn't go like bink, bink, swoosh. She went bink, bink, bink to kind of give herself a slow start to the roll down. So it wasn't going so fast, and that was to her detriment. So anyway,
wow.
You know, the good news is she hit this target, which lit that for 5,000 instead of 500.
That's true.
So, you know, that's why she is all those extra thousands ahead of Hillary right now, and temporarily ahead of Chelsea. You know what? Some people they try and plunge as light as possible until they just find the plunge to drip it in, because you don't lose anything by plunging more than once. But Chelsea just went up and nailed it. Someone told me correctly the other day, Let's look at this Dave Hill. It's so important to dead bounce in this game, and that you see her doing exactly that. The ball comes down. You don't have to flip away. You don't have to flip away. Look, you can drain the ball off the crease. So we had this discussion on laser cue because so many times you can dead bounce across. I should have hit replay right away. But if you try to dead bounce off the crease, it can run right down. It can just go pa-chow. You see this on a lot of the double flipper games like Laser Q, like Sinbad. The crease is incredibly dangerous. Now, if she had flipped early, it would have drained scissor style. So she needed to kind of probably flip in some crazy way, like after it hit there. But there are good dead bounces. Chelsea is in second place because of her excellent dead bounces. Lisa, flailing around like mad, got to 3x. She got to 3x.
Also,
so
she got the skill shot.
Boom, boom, 3x. Skill shot gave her higher bonus value. She's up to 114. So the scores are separating out here in just 3 balls. Hillary and Sherry close. You can blow it up in 1 ball.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we'll see how this
No one
shakes out
started Wolfman yet, was he? Oh, no, here we go.
No one has started Wolfman yet.
Oh, good. Good nudge.
This game.
That was so rough. This game.
So the beginning here, she's dangerous. She's like, screw it, I'm going to nudge, and it goes above the problem spot. She doesn't take the dead bounce, and she flips away, and it goes side to side. Yeah, anyone started Wolfman, drones,
I think
exactly,
we'll see EMP soon.
Exactly.
We'll see EMP soon.
Now, I think that Lisa can, or Sherry can make sure to select off EMP.
Yes, before she flips.
Yeah, before she flips. Get in there. No. But she's going to pull ahead of Hillary. Again, she can dead bounce there if she wants. Dead bounce if she wants. She chose not to. Dead bounce there if she wants. Didn't. Near the crease, she took a dangerous dead bounce. It worked out. Yeah. It was really funny. We had a great time. Thanks for joining us yesterday, Brooklyn. This is like out of the side here. This is usually safe.
It didn't hit the rubber, the post rubber.
It hit this
but it didn't
instead
hit
of this.
That was weird.
Fascinating. Yeah, we had a good time yesterday. So, I mean, Sherry was doing okay. She was making some good plays there. Chelsea, second locked up, has to pass whatever Lisa's going to get. Lisa and Hillary were actually the current low scorers in the group, which is incredible because they're such great players. Chelsea picks up the 2x, patiently waits for the ball to get to the flipper she wants it on before she goes here. She needs this for 3x. Fed out the middle. I like the way she played, but she's only going to make it second. So Lisa, 114 in 2 balls, not bad.
Yeah.
But these are pretty well separated scores. So solid first for Lisa, solid second for Chelsea, solid third for Sherry, solid fourth for Hillary.
It is a 3-ball.
So Chelsea, that's game 6.
Yeah.
Chelsea wins the group with 28. Chelsea wins the group with 28. So we're going to see Anita or Cece could get to 30. Nicole could get to 30. Stephanie could get as high as 32.
Now I can't get back to the tournament.
Dina or Laura could get to 28 to tie Chelsea. I mean, what a tough group ultimately this turned out to be. We're playing really quickly today. Just everyone kind of, the 3-player groups are playing long, and the 4-player groups are playing short. This is really pretty interesting. 28 could be the top score. Jonathan went to look around, I think. But indeed, we're almost done, everybody. Jonathan has taken OBS off, which forbids me from going here and clicking refresh. Okay, Cece with 30 is the current leader then, because we know Chelsea's going to end with 28. Cece made it to 30 above Anita with 27 with a win on Walking Dead. Keep in mind, perfect score is 42. So tough competition today. Tough competition. It looks like Jonathan is going to try and pick up the end of this game to see if Nicole can match Cece's 30 or not. Meanwhile, he elected not to come here to Group 2. I have a feeling it is because They are just on some game that Jonathan decided not to stream because Lisa could make it to 32. I guess he's decided there's enough action left here. So they're actually on James Bond limited edition Thunderball here. I don't know what ball they're on. Right now, Nicole is playing. But I guess Jonathan looked and decided there's a little bit more game left, or a more interesting game left on Thunderball than whatever Group 2 is on. Again, Group 2, a lot of great players. Dina, Laura, Stephanie, Karina are finishing their Game 6. I'm going to say they are on... Bounty Hunter, which is a really quick game. So that's probably why he's not over there on Bounty Hunter, because it's such a quick game. So actually, Nicole is player 1 on Thunderball, and Jonathan is actually swinging the rigging right now. He kind of pulled it over from across the room past everything and pulled it right in, and it's only just now able to pull it into Bond 60th Thunderball because Nicole's ball 1 is over. Oh, good bonus here. 15 with no X. Oh, and an extra ball. Extra ball for Nicole. They are on ball 3, but this is an exciting game here. We see here on just on the score cam, 130 plus whatever she's going to get out of her extra ball for Nicole. And then Mayumi is going to play her second ball. She's at 54 is Mayumi. And then at 99 is Amanda.
Yeah.
Oh, she got 2x bonus.
Huge.
She got 30 million off the free plunge.
Nice.
Incredible. That's unusual, actually, to get 2x off the plunge. So a big 160 for Nicole. Mayumi comes up. She's got 3 rocket bombs left. Three smart missiles left. Doesn't get... Oh, skill shot's still going for some reason.
It goes for a while, even though the ball saves off.
Gets the skill shot that lights her jetpack. Lights her jetpack on the left orbit. She's got Q branch lit.
Oh, this is power pack. You got to go for this. With 4 missiles?
3. 4?
Oh,
4. Yeah, 4, because she got the skill shot. You're right. She has 4 missiles.
This is way more than jetpack.
Yeah, because if she...
Or that could happen.
And it's a real extra ball. So she's going to get the plunge. She's going to lock in 3rd. So she would have needed 2 shots here.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you need 6 shots to get from in power pack mode to power pack multi-ball. She needed 2 shots here. Then she could play with impunity.
Right.
And then as she's draining, hit up to 4 missiles if needed to complete the 6th shot here to go into power pack. How do you rate power pack among the multi-balls in the game?
It's the greatest multi-ball.
Greatest multi-ball. You know this better than I.
I would say it's the best one that's not like a wizard mode.
So is it as good as Bond James Bond?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, but it's better than all the
I think it's better than all the normal ones.
Wow.
Also, because
so it's big.
This one
huge.
has been this one has been left on the settings for Whopperpalooza. So your bird 1, you got to clear the locks every time. The bank every time.
Makes it so difficult.
It does.
You can do it in a long game, especially if you get some accidentally. That's what I did. But yeah, that's tough to clear them 3 times because they're dangerous.
They are.
You know, it's a dangerous shot.
The other thing is she had her locks lit, so it's possible she had a ball locked in bird 1. So another reason to play power pack is she can swipe the ball.
Swipe a ball.
And extend her power pack multi-ball, thus making it even better.
With the green center button, is that swipe a ball?
I think swipe a ball. I don't know what color it is. You know, I've done it. I think it's green.
I think it's green.
I think it's green.
Yeah.
Green is add a ball. I know, yeah, because yellow is add a ball in this game. So green is swipe a ball. That sounds right.
How do you have add a ball?
It's a Spectre weapon. I think it's the shark one, and I think the reason why it's yellow, I think it's the yellow Spectre weapon. I think it's the swimming with sharks. You gotta complete it. So these Spectre weapons, I haven't really explored them since they added them. They're good.
Yes. Oh, yes.
If you complete them, you get like a permanent boost for like the rest of the game.
Wow. Amanda with 20 million bonus herself. 143. She's right there.
Close.
Oh, Amanda. Yeah, you were close, Amanda. You were very close. So Nicole is getting 30.
Yes.
So Nicole is also getting to 30 to match Cece. So the question is, I can't believe, I assume you just didn't do Bounty Hunter because why would you do Bounty Hunter?
Yeah, but apparently it's still going, so who knew? They're on ball 3.
Yeah, so, but look at this. Chelsea 28, Cece 30, Nicole's going to be at 30, and then it's a question, can Stephanie beat them all with 32? Can she tie CC with 30? Or is she under 30 and is CC the solo champion of meeting 5?
Right.
Interesting.
Wait, because CC's they're done.
They're done.
CC and
CC's group
Nicole
is
are
done.
30. Okay.
CC and Nicole, I'm sorry, not solo. Sorry.
Right.
I just said shit, they tied. Can Stephanie pass them both with 32, tie them both with 30, or are CC and Nicole the tied night-long champions with 30, the two of them along? That's the only thing that we're left to find out.
Yeah, while we're taking, let's just go over, because, we'll talk about some of the changes that have been left over from Palooza.
Yeah,
I think
tell us about
all the Jurassic Parks, the map is on hard now, but you still get 2 letters spotted at the beginning.
Map is on
hard,
meaning
you have to shoot a couple more shots to get that last letter for the first paddock.
Instead of 1 shot, it's like 2 for
I think
P?
So. Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know that was a setting.
Yeah, there's 2 settings in Jurassic Park. You can control the number of letters you start with and how hard it is to add letters.
Didn't know.
Godzilla, the building's on hard, which I think is just more shots. And I think at a certain point in the center, it makes you shoot the ramps.
Ramps, you can't just do center all day to get to that.
And
I've
then
seen that before.
Stranger Things, everyone's favorite. You got to hit the 2 stand-ups with every lock now.
Tough.
But the lanes have been switched back to normal/easy.
I don't want the lanes on Doofy. I can see the reason for it, though.
I know, but it's on normal. They're on normal
I
now.
can see the reason for it because it is overpowered.
It is, but we went back to normal because, why not?
It wasn't an unreasonable change, though, I think.
Yeah, it's that way in some tournaments. Black Knight is just, by the way, Black Knight is the one that had the most settings. It's this. We didn't change anything, but I went through. Yeah, the lower locks are on medium, which is 1 level up. You got to hit everything. The Sword of Rage is actually harder to fill and activate, according to that.
I didn't know that.
And the escape on the left lane is on extra hard. So that's why you don't see it a lot. You have to clear those targets multiple times.
The ball save.
Yes, on the left.
The left outlet.
The virtual ball save.
I still go for it.
It's good. And then Led Zeppelin's been put back to normal, so it's easy now.
What was changed on Led Zeppelin?
Just the outlane ball save. It's starts lit and it's easy to requalify.
Oh.
But I think in a tournament we'll probably put it back to hard because that game plays. I mean, if you look at anyone who plays that game,
it didn't seem that hard to. Is it hard to qualify?
If you put it on extra hard, it is. It starts off lit. It's starting it not lit at least helps.
I don't think you need to start it lit.
Well, it's lit right now. It started lit right now. Maybe we'll go. I'll go change it.
I don't think you need to.
I don't think so either because dialed in, you don't get no kickback here. Let me tell you.
Yeah, there's a lot of other games where it makes. I think I would like it lit on dialed in. I would like it lit on Mouse and Around. I'd like it lit on Road Kings.
We all would.
And I don't really need it lit on Led Zeppelin. I would say.
Star Wars is back to 35 for TIE Fighters, so that's.
It was higher.
It was just 40. And the ball saves, the multi-ball ball saves have all been reset to default.
Thank goodness.
But Deadpool, the ninja lock is on medium, so you're going to have to shoot pool for every lock.
Why?
Plan accordingly.
Lame. I don't like that. I like the normal settings.
Well,
because I like making it to ninja.
There you go. I guess you can
play something else.
Or you could. I think you can qualify the lock during multi-ball, can you?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
I don't even think you can. I don't think you can stack them. Can you stack?
I don't think so.
The net result, I'm going to play something different.
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, everything been reset. Go for Ghostbusters.
What was it on?
I think it was on the multi-balls with ball saves might have been reduced. Actually, no, Ghostbusters has not been reset. Extra balls are off, that's the only thing.
Okay.
The Slimer mode is disabled because it doesn't work, and then I don't think there's been any other changes. Cop mode is on. Ghostbusters is pretty stock because it's Ghostbusters, and those slings are already who knows what's going on. All right, let me talk to CC 1 minute.
Hey, maybe we'll bring her in, right?
Yeah. Just chill out for a minute.
Okay, yeah, let's chill out. We're going to come here, and what Jonathan just did, I believe, allows me. Stephanie got second on Bounty Hunter, so 3-way tie for the champ of the night. Stephanie, Cece, and Nicole. Well done. And again, for 30 to be the highest score, there was a lot of competition. A lot of competition. Look for low scores. There's none. There's no low scores here. So really good job. Yeah, very good. Yeah, tough competition tonight. So good job all around. Jonathan's kind of chit-chatting. I feel like what's going to happen, I don't know if I can take that to the overall or not. Looks like we might have an after tournament here. I don't know if we're going, it looks like we might have a one-game tournament or something. I actually wanted to play pinball, but might commentate pinball instead. I'm listening in. Sounds like we're playing a one-game tournament just to kind of get more International Flipper Pinball Association official games under some people's belts. The way it works is until you've played like 5 official International Flipper Pinball Association events, you don't like count as a full person or something like this. Post-league women's event.
One more slot. So for $1 and coin drop, you can play a game. Tournament. Okay, Lisa got here first. Okay, we can do 5.
Do 5. Do 5. Do 5. Do 5. Sherry. I'm peer pressuring. I like allowing people to participate. That's my jam. I don't think they're going to keep track of it on match play because it's one game. But this is going to be an IFPA sanctioned tournament.
It's going to be like one feature. Sure, I guess. And I'll just get into. Let me check my email.
Jonathan's sort of checking what you can do and what you can't do regarding the International Flipper Pinball Association
I got talked to about doing Godzilla. So
and playing like more than 4 players on a game simultaneously and how it works. I don't understand. Is it not allowed, or is it not any more points than a 4-player game? There's nothing wrong with it not being any more points than a 4-player game. It's a little weird if it's actually not allowed.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, so I think it's allowed. When Jonathan comes back, I'll ask him, you know, what's the deal with that?
We can do one game of 6 players on Godzilla. So
yeah, we can do one game of 6 players.
Stephanie, Amanda,
One play game of 6 players on Sega Godzilla.
Lisa. Who doesn't want to play? Lisa and Sherry were the next 2. That's 5. So there's one more. Okay, Chelsea. Okay. Otherwise, we're gonna have to roll some dice. Okay, everybody point up on Godzilla, and then everyone give me $1 except for... Yes, you did.
All right, so anyway, I was just trying to let you listen to the announcements, but they're over. So Jonathan is going to grab the rig away from our big wall of modern Sterns. He had it on the 60th anniversary James Bond Thunderball. Also over there is limited edition Godzilla. Sorry, not 60th anniversary. Limited edition James Bond Thunderball. Next to it is limited edition Godzilla. Next to that is 30th anniversary edition Jurassic Park. Next to that is 60th anniversary edition, limited edition James Bond. Next to that, Stranger Things, Black Knight, Jurassic Park, Venom, Star Wars, Avengers Infinity Quest. Some of these are premiums and limited editions. Aerosmith limited edition, Foo Fighters limited edition. No, Foo Fighters premium. Led Zeppelin. And Jonathan is pulling the rig into the game we're going to play, which is a Sega game. And a lot of the Sega games facilitate 5- and 6-player games, including the one we're going to play today, which is Sega Godzilla. Very different from the modern Stern Godzilla is Sega Godzilla. Sega Godzilla is a game about stackable multiballs. Yeah, on Baywatch as well. On Baywatch, you can play a 5- or 6-player game because it is from Sega. Baywatch is a great game, by the way. But no, it's going to be Sega Godzilla, which is a game of stacking multi-balls. You start whatever multi-balls you have qualified with this shot here. Okay, this shot here. Sometimes they start other ways. accidentally, but this shot here is the one that's supposed to start all of the multi-balls that you've qualified. And there are 5 different multi-balls that you can qualify. You qualify taxi multi-ball by hitting all 4 of the taxi stand-ups. You qualify regular Godzilla multi-ball by, I think, shooting this ramp 4 times. You qualify sonar multi-ball by bipping a captive ball into another captive ball and making it go back and forth several times. You qualify baby Godzilla multi-ball by shooting this left ramp orbit 10 times. And you qualify helicopter multi-ball by going through one in lane and hitting the opposite green stand-up 6 times. This in lane lights this opposite green stand-up to give you bonus multiplier and advance you towards helicopter multi-ball. So in this game, we should expect to see the 5 or 6 players trying to work their way towards any or all of these 5 multi-balls. You can start them all simultaneously if you qualify all 5 and only then shoot the multi-ball start shot, or you can start them one at a time. Even if you're in one multi-ball, you can, within that multi-ball, qualify another multi-ball, at which point it will start. Now, the number of multi-balls you have running at any given time determines the number of different ways you can score a jackpot, and also how high scoring those jackpots will be, no matter which one available you do. If you start multiple multi-balls together, it's worth more than if you started those same multi-balls one at a time and ended up with them all together. Okay, so there is some scoring advantage to trying to like qualify a bunch of multi-balls and start them all together, but you don't have to do that. The nice thing about being in one multi-ball and then starting another multi-ball is that inside the multi-ball is that it gives you a fresh ball save. It gives you a fresh ball save when you do that, so that's nice. It might like add another ball too when you do that. But anyway, here they are. They're off and running. Sherry is shooting some taxi targets, working her way towards qualifying taxi multi-ball. Jonathan is here. I've explained how there's all these different multi-balls that you can qualify together or separately in advance or during, and that you start them all here. That's where we're at in the explanation.
Even better, this one is sort of glitched. You can shoot the orbit or the pops and it will start the multi-ball.
I was saying that you're supposed to be able to start it with a multi-ball stop shot, but I guess like anything that ends up back here by any means.
Yeah, it's very much like sometimes on Stranger Things when you shoot that shot, like the mystery shot.
The mystery shot.
It will spot you Demogorgon shot because it's like glitchy. So this game, that's why this game was taken out after round 1 of Tilt This Way.
So you felt that was like a defect that you kind of want to be in control.
Yeah, because you might want to stack it.
Of when you're
starting. And then, you don't know what, just because, I mean, that could just be, we'll see right now. Maybe that indicates something else is going to go wrong. This is actually a good shot. I don't think the center post would have helped there, but we can pretend it might have. Because I think what happened was, it came off the left flipper and dinked this way, which the center post would not have. But if it dinked here, maybe. But I'm pretty sure it was to the right. It would have gone out no matter what. I do agree. As we saw Kane play Pulp Fiction on stream, that center post is very good on Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It's amazing that there's a center post, you know, because it's like ripped out of so many games here, but not Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of ripping them out, with only a few exceptions. That's ball save. That's coming back. This is Karina, by the way, our newest member, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I sort of wish that there was a center post on Jackpot. That would be nice.
I don't think it needs it.
I don't, but I like it there.
Yeah.
I also don't think Spider-Man needs it, but I get ripping it out of Spider-Man because I don't really care there. I mean, the game plays forever anyway. The way to make Spider-Man harder, I think, is you need to make it so, like, when the Doc Ock return needs to be, like, difficult. Whatever Kyle did at his house that one time, I gotta figure out what that is.
What, do you dump it into play instead of giving it to the right flipper?
No, he made it so, like, you couldn't, you had to, if you hold it up, it would roll, like, halfway. It would, like, there's no ski pass, and it's very dangerous. So what you had to do at Kyle's place was, you had to, like, lob it up and then catch.
Right,
which is, sounds easy, but when you don't practice it, it's not that easy. But for Carl, it was way too easy still. He played like 8 Doc Offs on one ball. I was like, this is, but it's Carl.
Yeah, so.
But the rest of us,
a little bit too much action here.
yeah, the rest of us had much more difficulty on lobbing it up and catching it.
Too much.
Johnny just gave up, and Johnny had an interesting solution to that on Spider-Man. He shot the left ramp, and then he missed it and drained, but it worked when it worked.
Okay.
To transfer to the left.
To transfer, yeah. So it is interesting. So games like Spider-Man and Black Knight Sword of Rage have these capture saucers where the ball kicks up and comes down to this right flipper through a habit trail in the in lane. And really, on those games, understanding how to play that feed down the habit trail into the flipper is so critical.
Yep.
And yeah, to make those games difficult, you can make that feed difficult.
Yeah.
Make it so there's no easy rollover, there's no just hold it up and catch it, and that if you just hold it up, it drips down the middle. That's good. That's good to do. I don't actually know how to do that.
I don't know how to do
that as a technician, but yeah, that's good to make that difficult.
Yeah, for sure. Otherwise, people are just going to shoot Doc Ock all day. And even then, Carl did like 8 Doc Ocks. I think Derek did like 6 on one ball.
Wow,
it was just like the duel of Doc Ocks. Like whoever got more Doc Ock multi-balls won the game. I think it was Derek, Carl, Johnny, me. And I played the least number of Doc Ocks, and Carl played the most number of Doc Ocks.
Okay.
That's when I learned that you can like max Doc Ock out and it just goes back around. Like
that's right. It's like 3 shots, 5 shots, 7 shots, but then it's like back to like 2 or 3 shots to get to the first one.
I was like, in my mind, I was like, shouldn't it be like 10 shots now?
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not. It goes back down, and then it just.
That 4th Doc Ock is easy to get to. That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, because it was pretty amazing though watching Carl just like, yep, just gonna pass it to myself. And then like I think something I've seen too is. There's a way to modify the return from the lock shot from Attack from Mars so it's not smooth. Like, I don't know, there was some city champ where the lock shot on the multi-ball was like messing everybody up because the return was not smooth.
Okay.
It still comes back.
But it's not a simple rollover.
Yeah, it's not a simple rollover, so you have to basically flip or do something else.
Yeah, because that can be a really nice rollover to the left to right.
And then you just shoot the lock again.
Yeah.
And you just keep going.
Games like Attack from Mars and Future Spa that kind of have flippers that don't go super steep, they're very ripe for rollover passing. Very ripe for rollover passing. So, yeah, making that more difficult on Attack from Mars, I could definitely see would make the whole game more difficult. What did she just play? I was like, ball save wasn't flashing, but she was in ball save. Yeah, she should have been in ball save. That was a proper ball save.
2 more letters for Taxi. 1 more. Okay.
Almost spelled taxi there. Oh, good. Okay, okay. Good save. That right ramp can be difficult, and we just saw there that she got like only a quarter of the way up with a pretty reasonable flip at it.
Yeah. Hand me the notebook. I'm gonna I have to write down the results.
I mentioned to the internet that this is probably not going to be on match play.
Yeah.
It's 1 game. Also,
you can't do a 6-player group on match play. The software doesn't support. You can't even do a 5-player group.
Karina's actually close to Sonar and close to qualifying Sonar and close to qualifying Taxi.
Nice.
So it wouldn't be impossible for Karina to get 2 multi-balls even together on her 3rd ball. We'll see what she does. So again, there's definitely on the right flipper, shooting the left orbit is basically always good. Lisa has qualified Taxi multi-ball.
Nice.
And she started it. Okay, so she spells Taxi again. She gets a jackpot for 5 million. Why 5? Because that's the base value for all jackpots if you're playing 1 multi-ball at a time. So she can spell Taxi and get herself 5 million points. She can also work her way towards the other multi-balls. Right now she has 3 balls and ball save, 4 balls? 4 balls and ball save. Ball save still going. There's like a negative grace period, but some of those drained balls may come back. She's 1 taxi shot away from getting her first taxi jackpot. If she gets that A, she gets 5 million. She's getting close to Sonar.
Shot the right ramp.
Without it again, getting close to Godzilla multi-ball and sonar. Got a taxi jackpot for $5 million. I'd love to see her qualify sonar or Godzilla multi-ball. No, not going to happen during. But she would love another sonar captive ball shot or right ramp shot. That is going to qualify her Godzilla multi-ball. Now, it would have started immediately if she had done it during taxi. It didn't. So she has to go back here to start it. That was enough. Yeah. Rattling in here was enough to start her Godzilla multi-ball. Again, her jackpots are $5 million, but now she didn't get a jackpot by filling taxi. She gets a jackpot by shooting the right ramp. Now, if she hits this captive ball here, she's going to add sonar multi-ball in to this. Then her jackpots would be worth $6 million, and she'd have two ways to collect them, by either hitting sonar captive balls or by the right ramp.
Can she bring, since she's already done taxi, can she bring taxi into this?
That I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can play taxi again when it's solid.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
As far as I know, you can.
Oh, she's super pop.
Yeah, super pops is super lame, unfortunately.
No attack from Mars super pop?
It's no attack from Mars super
That's like a legit thing.
Yeah. Okay, so she did 2 multi-balls, one at a time. 5 million jackpots for him. She's way in the lead. But she's going to have sonar multi-ball lit on this captive ball, and she comes back. 8 million bonus. That ain't bad.
For sure.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I agree.
Again, you get that bonus multiplier by moving towards helicopter multi-ball, by going through in lanes and hitting the opposite green stand-up here. Keep in mind, there's yellow stand-ups here. Those are for during helicopter. But to get to helicopter and to get your bonus advances, which hold for the whole game, you go in lane and across to these green stand-ups that kind of face the opposite flipper instead of just facing in.
Oop.
She is X away from qualifying taxi multi-ball. She just increased her bonus multiplier and moved closer to helicopter multi-ball by going through an in lane and successfully hitting that opposite stand-up.
Taxi ready.
Taxi's now qualified and started. So she is in taxi because she got far enough up here to start it. Spelling taxi again will give her 5 million. And then she's a couple captive ball shots away from sonar. She's very far from every other multi-ball. She's 3 helicopter in-lane opposite stand-ups away from helicopter. She's a ton of shots from Baby. She's a ton of shots from Godzilla. And she's out. Well, at least she played a multi-ball.
Yeah.
Didn't end up with a ton. 7 million bonus? That's not bad. She's got 27. You know, it's always disappointing if you play and you don't play a multi-ball. So you don't want that. And so Lisa, yeah, she did not suffer that fate, at least. Definitely did not suffer that fate. Ball save. Great save. Super necessary slap to bring that left flipper under the trajectory of the ball as she flipped to keep the ball in play. Very expert play. And she's out. She didn't play any multi-balls. Her score's going to reflect that. She ends up 3.5 million bonus, 17 million. Not very good. I mean, Sherry also not doing well. She just needs T to qualify taxi multi-ball. We got 6 players. Those 6.
Sherry, Chelsea, Stephanie, Chelsea, Sherry, Amanda, Karina, and Lisa.
I thought she hit the T, but it didn't take.
Everybody wants in.
At first, they thought it might only be able to do 4. Jonathan checked his email. What did you find, Jonathan? That it's legal to play 6 players, but it's just not worth more than 4 players?
Yes, that's part of it, but you have to play all on one game. We cannot play, say, Beatles for 3 and 3. That is not legal. Okay. So we could play Scooby-Doo for 5.
She had it lit.
One here. We could play Scooby-Doo for 5. Yes, but exactly. But Scooby-Doo would have to be up and survive a 5-player game. So, good luck.
So Sherry got to 22.
Okay, that's like second place right now.
So she passed Chelsea. Here's Amanda. Let's see what she can do. She just qualified taxi. Yeah, you were one of the three top players.
Yes, you are.
Dang, Amanda couldn't catch a break. Had some good play through the night tonight, but got 14 million there. Got 14 million there.
14 million.
Karina has 7, but again, she has, if she gets the captive ball, she qualifies sonar. If she gets the A, she qualifies taxi. Either or both could be started here once she qualifies. Qualified taxi with the A. Almost got that captive ball. Extra million for sneaking.
Thank you for the raid, Linz. This is our post women's league women's tournament.
We've got 2 balls left on the stream. Starts taxi. Okay, starts taxi does Karina. Welcome, Linz. If she hits this captive ball, she's going to go into sonar. And then instead of just getting 5 million for completing taxi, she could get 6 million for completing taxi, or 6 million for just bonking the relevant captive ball. So she would love this. Karina, our newest member.
She's got 2
here.
danger. She's about to tilt if she's not careful.
Hopefully not. She'd love this. Again, she's our newest member, so it's not like she's, you know, played a million multi-balls in her life.
Tilt.
Okay, she had a Lazarus, got tilted. So she tilted out. Is she going to pass? So Karina is out. We can't see her score. I think Lisa has the walk-off victory here. Yeah, Lynn, so great to have you. I was just talking to Amy over the weekend how happy we are to have you guys in the chat when you come. You're like, we feel like, in a way, we kind of feel like you're a sister club to us somehow. I don't know why I feel that way. I feel that.
We rate them a lot too.
Well, Lynn, yeah, we really like Lynn's a lot.
People from SoCal go.
Yeah.
Yes, that's mine.
It's Jonathan's dollar. Okay. So, you know, it looks like Lisa's going to play.
Might as well.
I mean, I think it's important to Lisa to rub it in when she wins, to let
like
those players know how inferior they are to her.
So Karina got to 22.3, it looks like.
Ooh, Karina right there. Okay, yeah, with 22.3. Even though she tilted, that was good. That was not bad considering.
So it's Lisa.
Wow, a lot of scores there. That's Lisa, 6 scores.
Then Stephanie.
It's time to meet Godzilla.
Then Karina edging out Sherry.
Lisa, Stephanie, yeah. Karina edging out
Sherry. Then Chelsea. And then Amanda, unfortunately.
Amanda, yeah, okay.
So Lisa, Stephanie, Karina, Sherry, Chelsea, Amanda.
Okay, so 6, 1.
Looks good. He's good. Sherry's got it up on the screen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for doing this. And what's going to happen here is, you know, unfortunately, we're winding down for the evening. We really appreciate your raid, Linz, and we're gonna bring in Jonathan and Cece. And they're going to talk about some, I think, upcoming events. Here we had such an exciting weekend here. We had Whopperpalooza. We had 3 simultaneous tournaments across 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. We had like 39, 40 plus players for each. It was an awesome weekend. But right now, I will go chase down Cece, and we'll bring her in, and you guys are going to talk about some upcoming events, perhaps?
Yes, we are. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Saying bye to the people there. Oh, we were here. This was 5. This was, we were here. We're back here in 2 weeks. I don't know if Cece's coming back. She's good. I'm on my own. So the important thing is, the showroom closes early on Tuesday through Thursday. So I think it closes at 5. Showroom closes at 5. But Friday is normal hours. So maybe we'll have an Extra Life stream. By the way, Extra Life campaign, I'm going to start promoting this. It is active. Tuesday next week is also 5. All right. So there you go. But Extra Life we might have a stream. I need to actually at least come here on Friday and redo the graphics. Shane sent me new graphics. I will get those graphics up, Shane. Anyways, but yeah, we're going to have some Extra Life streams, I think, during this month sometime. But anyways, normal hours on Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, closes at 5. We're all pretty tired. I talked to CC about getting these Whopperpalooza results in, so we will see you later. Linz, thank you. Oh, you want to say bye? Now she wants to say bye. Okay, we're cool. I don't know if we're rating anybody. I think we're the last.
Are we
Lynn's rated
we're
us.
the only people playing
No,
pinball?
Lynn's rated us. That's how long it took.
Oh, jeez. Okay. We normally raid them.
Yes, exactly. That's why I was like,
Wow. Our nights are normally pretty early here. Yes, so keep in mind, if you want to come here this week, we're closing early. And Tuesday next week, we will be closing early because I'm going to go see Jane's Addiction.
Nice. That's named after a pirate's addiction, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it worked, right? Yes.
At the YouTube Theater.
Yeah. Awesome. Where's the YouTube theater?
LA somewhere. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know. It used to be something else, I'm assuming.
Got it. Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna raid Goblin Juggler because they are playing Foo Fighters. So why not?
Okay.
So
real
yes,
pinball.
Real pinball. No, I'm always make sure it's real pinball. Okay, everyone. We'll see you sometime in the future.
Friday. Dude,
Friday.
weren't you going to do some stuff Friday?
If I have time to, I have to change my graphics before.
Oh, all
If
right.
I have time, we'll probably have at least an hour. Okay, fine. Friday, at least an hour stream. Because Star Wars is here.
We have a Star Wars premium.
Yes,
it's like
I know.
one of your favorite
it
games.
It really is. So we'll do. There'll be an extra live stream. All right. You can talk me into it. All right, everybody.
All right. Bye.